All right. Oh, let me start my timer. Okay. All right. Good morning. It's Wednesday. If you don't know what day of the week it is, I'm here to remind you. I forget myself. I've been a day ahead this week all week. I don't know why. So today we will be doing some standing exercises, just so you know, you have a heads up of that. But we're going to start on our mat, right? And we'll just start with our typical old warm-up, right? We don't want to make anything too crazy on you. So go ahead, you can just hug those knees, rock side to side. You could even make small circle motions, right? I think the circles feel kind of nice. You go one direction, and then you can go the other, right? So you're kind of pulling and moving your knees in that circle, and it just helps loosen up that lower back. Who knew the floor could feel so nice? Okay, so what we're gonna do here next, you're just gonna hug that right knee to your chest, left leg's out straight, and of course we're gonna alternate. And on this, remember, if you want a foot down on the ground, do it. If you're feeling pretty tight today, take your time on these. Just kind of hold, stretch, and do what you need to do, right? We're warming up. You don't have to go fast. I don't plan on going fast, right? I like to move slow sometimes. That's the nice thing about Pilates. You can kind of go slow. Everything else has to be fast. But right now, you get 30 minutes of just kind of going at whatever pace you want, right? You can kind of slow down for a little bit. And slowing down is good for everybody. So we're going to go one more to each leg. And then you're going to have that right leg up straight. We'll grab behind our hamstring and we'll alternate. I always have to start on my right leg. I can't start on my left. I don't know why. It's a mental block. I try to all the time. But my left leg is like, no, 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 we don't go first, right? I'll try it, I'll practice, but ooh. My right side's always like, we go first, you know? They fight over who gets to go first, and left side always loses. So we got about 15 more seconds here, right? Remember, going slower if you want to, stretching out those hamstrings, they might be tight. We're not gonna use your hamstrings too much today, just a little bit, maybe actually more than I think. So we're gonna go one more to each leg, and then we're gonna bend our knees, feet are coming down, and we're gonna go into a modified bicycle, right? So we're not bridging, you're gonna keep one foot down, you got opposite elbow, opposite knee, and we're just going side to side, right? So remember on this, you can come all the way down in between each move if you wanted to, right? Or you can stay up nice and tall. It's really just whatever you're more comfortable with. Right? And if you're up the whole time, it's going to help you push your back down the whole time, so it kind of warms you up a little bit more. But if your neck feels tight, you might not want to do that. Right? Look how many options I'm giving you today. And the moral of the story is there's no wrong way to do these. Right? As long as you're moving, that's all that matters. Okay, so now what you're going to go, you're going to go left elbow, right leg, your right leg kicks out. Left elbow, right leg, leg kicks out. Left elbow, right leg, and kicks out, right? So we're not alternating, obviously. If you were alternating, I don't know, it'd be a lot harder of an exercise that you'd be making. So we're gonna go 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna go to the other side, right? My abs are burning a little bit. My obliques were a little bit sore from Monday's workout, 2-day rule. So one more here, right leg's down. You've got left leg, right elbow, and kick out. Left leg, right elbow, and kick out, right? So as we're staying up in that crunch, you should be able to notice that that lower back is staying down. And of course, you're noticing that your abs are burning, right? That's kind of an obvious. So we got 10 seconds. Doing a great job. We got 5 seconds, so let's do 3 more here. Here's 1, kicking out. Here's 2, kicking out. Here's 3. You're gonna relax, and you're gonna go to your side already. What? No bridges? No bridges. It's just one of those crazy days. So we're just gonna kick our leg up and down here. And we're not gonna do anything too wild on our side, right? We're just getting those glutes and hips to wake up a little bit. Sometimes you have to get all those pox out of the way, right? So then your hips are they're gonna feel 20 years younger, right? So mine would be super young. Aha. Okay, so we got 10 seconds here. That's where I just tell that joke and you could be rolling your eyes at me if you wanted. I'm sure people are rolling their eyes anyways when I say what the exercises are. They're probably like, oh gosh, she's nuts. Okay, so we're gonna do small forward circles, right? We love doing our circles. So make sure that you're keeping that core tight. If you want to do bigger circles, you could, right? It's up to you. The bigger you go, the harder it is to keep that core tight, right? But the mean thing is if you go smaller, it burns more, right? So you got to kind of pick what you want to do. Okay, so now you're going to reverse. Okay, so you're going backwards. So remember, you can go larger if you want to, right? I like to maintain small little circles, right? Because then I don't have to think as much. So we got about 5 seconds and we're already going to switch to that other side. We got 3, 2, 1. We're going to relax and we're going to go to our other side. So starting with that top leg, we're just kicking our top leg up and down, right? So it's not going to be anything too crazy. Make sure we're still pointing that toe. Of course, your core is tight. Right, and on this, I can feel those obliques getting stretched out. Woo! Right? Obliques. Everybody loves doing obliques. If you don't know, that's your sides. We call those the waist whittlers. So we got about 5 seconds, and then we're going to do some circling. 2 more here. All right, so we're going our forward circle. So remember, you have the option. You can go smaller. You can try a little bit larger. Maybe you like going large circles. I don't know. I don't think the large circles feel that good. Right? And obviously, if I don't think they feel good, why would you think they do, you know? Whatever I say is obviously right. Okay, so now you're going to reverse. All right, and it looks like the sun's trying to come out a little bit here. I don't have much airflow in this room, so I'm going to be sweating. You're going to be like, gosh, why does she look so sweaty? Because there's no air, right? So we got 5 seconds. Hopefully you've been going backwards. Hopefully I told you to go backwards. I can't remember sometimes if I say switch or not. And you're going to relax. Okay. So we're going to go to our hands and our knees here. So if you want to go to your elbows instead of your hands, if it hurts your wrist, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's not going to ruin the exercise, but you're going to have that right leg out straight. And we're just going to raise and lower. So remember, our head isn't hanging down, right? You've got your hands or your elbows right underneath your shoulder. Right, and we're just giving our glutes just a little bit of a wake-up call here, okay? Because what are we going to do? Probably use our glutes, I bet. It's kind of hard to do a workout and not use your glutes, honestly, you know? They're just there for everything. Okay, so we're going to keep our leg up. We're going to pulse. So as you pulse, it's kind of hard not to have your head bob with it, right? That's where your core comes in to handy, right? Because it's going to keep you tight, and you're not going to be bobbing your head up and down. Right, so you're staying nice and tall, still looking down. We got 15 seconds, and then we're gonna go to the other side. Making sure you're really focusing in on that core and try not to let that right leg sink down too low, right? We wanna try to keep it up nice and high. Right leg comes down, left leg is out, we raise and lower, right? We're going right into it. Right, we don't want you to take too much of a rest. Don't want you to feel too good. So just controlled motions here. Making sure head's not hanging down. You want to try to touch the ground and kick up as high as you can while pointing that toe. In 10 seconds, we get a pulse. You guessed it. You guessed it. Right? You're doing it. You're rocking it. Okay. So what we're going to do here, you're going to pulse, 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 right? So remember, pointing that toe, keeping that core tight so your head isn't falling down, right? You want to try to make sure that leg's not sinking down. Okay, and in about 15 seconds, we're going to grab a quick sip of water and we're going to stay on. So hang on to it. We got 5 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. Relax that leg. Grab a little bit of water. And then I'll give you the chance to get standing. So remember, don't stand up too quickly, right? Take your time. So on this, I'm going to just move my mat out of the way a little bit. You don't have to, but for me, it just annoys me. So what we're going to do here, we're holding on to our posture. You're just going to do a regular kind of a high knee march here. Right? So that's not too complicated. But if you know me, we are going to add to this. Okay, so we're going to add some aspects to this that are going to mess with your balance. Yeah, balance. That's what you wanted to hear, I could tell. Okay, so you're staying tall, right? We're marching our legs. And we got about 15 seconds. And then we're going to add to it. So your goal here is to keep your shoulders relaxed, right? This shouldn't feel too challenging, I hope. Right? You should be thinking like, ooh, what's she going to add to this? Well, what we're gonna do, you're gonna march while on your tiptoes, right? So you're keeping those heels up off the ground. Your goal is to get your knee up to your waistline every single time, okay? So you're up tall, tall, tall. You can have your hands by your hips. You can have your hands out to the side, right? And you'll notice when you're on your tiptoes, it's harder to stay in one spot, at least for me. I'm kind of all over the place, okay? So stand up nice and tall, tall. Okay, and in about 10 seconds, we're gonna add to this, right? You're staying up off those heels. 10 seconds to go. Right, this is still part of our warm-up. Did I say that? No. So what you're gonna do, still on your tiptoes, we're just going opposites across, right? So you could go hands, you could go elbows. If you go elbows, try to get that knee up a little bit higher, right? We wanna try to go waistline or higher. That's your goal, right? We're getting our heart rate up here a little bit, because that's good, right? Your heart likes to be used, right? We gotta keep that cardiovascular training. Fancy talk. Okay, we got 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna show you what we got going on today. Staying up on those tiptoes, 5 seconds. Sound effects make your core work, do you know that? So we're gonna go one more to each side. Here's 1, 2, relax. Okay, so today's move is gonna make you think a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna show you the first version of it, then I'll show you how to modify it. Okay, so what you're gonna do here, you are gonna lunge, kind of lunge back with your right leg. You'll go down to your right knee, then your left leg will kick back. It's gonna come back up, we'll stand up. Sounds more complicated than it is, okay? So I'm gonna show you. So our right leg will come back, you'll come down to that knee, your hands come down, you'll kick your leg up, your leg comes back, you stand up, you come up, into a high knee, right? I'm gonna show you again before we start. So you'll step back, lunge down, left leg comes straight back, left leg is up, right knee is up. Okay, if you're modifying, you don't have to go to the ground. What you would do is you would step back with your left, high knee with the right. Step back left, high knee right, right? So you can go a little bit quicker on that motion. Okay, ready? And go. So stepping back with our right, you're coming down. Hands come down, left leg kicks straight back. Left leg places down, you're back up. Right, so we're going through our range of motion here. Remember, if you modify, you're not gonna go to the floor, right? You're gonna step back, high knee. Step back, high knee, right? Do what you need to do. If this doesn't feel good to your knees, right? Or your back, or if it just doesn't feel good going up and down, don't do it, right? But on this, of course, we don't want to go fast, right? If you're coming up and down on the floor, you've really got to take your time, right, to get your balance in gear and focus on holding that forward, right? If you're not coming down to the ground, you can go a little bit quicker, right? You just kind of got to go by what feels good to you, right? Then you're kind of going down to that lunge, kicking up and back, okay? And then don't forget about that high knee, of course, okay? So we got about 20 seconds left on this side. What? I know. Okay, and we're just gonna repeat when we go to the other side, okay? We got 15 seconds. Taking your time, you don't have to go fast on these moves, right? The slower you go, probably the better. And we're gonna go one more, okay? So coming back, coming back, coming up, coming up. Okay, so now we're gonna step back with our left leg. You're gonna come down, right leg will kick back, right leg stabilizes, you come up, right? If you're modifying, you would just switch which leg is tapping, which leg is up. Go for it. Okay, so now we're stepping back with our right leg. Now, yes, and coming back up. I'm getting confused on my right and left now. You know, it happens. So you're doing a great job, nice and controlled, okay? Raising up, coming up, high knee. Okay, so really focusing on that form. Remember, we're not going fast. You're just trying to hold on to that balance onto that forearm, right? And if I had a big boom box or a microphone on me, you can hear my knees crackle, right? Good old crackling knees. Okay, so you're doing a great job. We're almost there, and then we're done with this standing move, okay? We got about 15 seconds left. Okay, focusing on that forearm, taking your time, right? Let's do one more. Right, coming up. All right, so now we're going down to our hands and our knees. You're gonna have your right leg out straight. Okay, and what we're gonna do, you're gonna hold that leg up high. We're making our circles, okay? So go ahead and get started there. Remember, you can go large, right? Try to go low as big as you can on these. Okay, nice and controlled. Okay, in 5 seconds, you're gonna reverse your circle. Okay, so head's not hanging out, we're gonna reverse. Remember, if it hurts your wrist to be on your hands, go to your elbows. It's not gonna affect the exercise, it's just gonna make your wrist feel better. Okay, in 5 seconds, we're gonna do a hamstring curl. Okay, keep that right leg up, we curl in, kick out. Point that toe, curl that leg. Try not to let your right leg fall down. It's gonna want to, but we're gonna tell it no, okay? So we have 15 seconds, then we're gonna go into a pulsing move. Okay, holding on to that form. Okay, we got 5 seconds. Okay, curl and hold, and we pulse. So you're pointing that toe, core is tight, you're pulsing up and down, you're doing a great job, and it feels kind of good, doesn't it? It sure does. Okay, make sure you're looking straight down. Don't look at that leg. You don't have to look at me. Okay, you have 15 seconds. Then we're gonna switch legs, okay? 10 seconds. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg's down, left leg is out, we circle, okay? So remember, try to go as large as you can with those circles, okay? Make sure your body's not moving all over. Of course, you've got to keep that core tight. Okay, now we're gonna reverse our circle. If you can't figure out how to reverse your circle, just make a circle, right? Any direction you go is gonna burn. And we have 10 seconds until we go to that hamstring curl. Okay, you're doing a great job. We got 5 seconds. Okay, keep that leg up. We curl and kick. Curl and kick. Remember, if you're looking down, try not to let that left leg fall down. Core is tight, right? And you're thinking of your posture. We don't want your head to fall down, right? Your neck's gonna hurt if you look back. You got 10 seconds until we pulse, right? Nice and breathing, nice and breathing. Those are words. Nice and controlled and breathing. Okay, hold it, and we pulse. Okay, so remember on that pulse, your core has to be tight so you're not a bobblehead, okay? So hanging on to it, make sure you're breathing, make sure you're not hanging your head down or looking at your leg. You have 15 seconds. Okay, and then I'll give you a small little breather. 10 seconds. You're almost there. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. Grab a quick sip of water. I kicked my water down. Okay, so what we're gonna do here next is gonna be a plank, but we've gotta have our arms stacked. So what I mean by that is you're gonna have one arm down, the other one is in front, okay? If you can, you'll be on your toes, or you can go to your knees, and we're gonna be doing a rotating motion. Okay, so we got that for about a minute. That's not bad, right? And you can always go to your knees. Okay, so we're gonna get set up for that. It doesn't matter which arm is up top or below. Okay, whatever's more comfortable for you. Ready? So we're just starting off in that regular plank. Okay, core is tight. Go down to those knees if you can, or if you need to, but make sure that your hips are staying low if you're modifying. Okay, so we're gonna turn to the right. So right arm is up in the air. If you need to modify, drop that left knee down, and you're gonna hold right here. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so you got 5 seconds, right? Holding on to that plank. You're gonna come back to the middle. Okay, we're gonna hold right here. Okay, make sure that you're keeping those glutes squeezed. Core is staying tight. Go to your knees if you need to. Okay, and we're going to our right side. Right, you can't see me too much, but I'm here. Okay, you have 15 seconds and we come back to the middle. Holding on to it. 5 seconds. And back to the middle, you have those arms stacked. We got 10 seconds here, and then we relax, okay? So squeezing the core, breathing, you have 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so now what we're gonna do, you're gonna be going to your back, then we're gonna do a little core, okay? So what we're gonna do here is called triple crunch. So triple crunch, what you wanna do, you can either have your legs down on the ground, or if you can, they'll be up in tabletop. But you're gonna be doing 3 crunches. So elbows are wide, you'll crunch up 1, 2, 3, and come down. We're gonna do about 1.5 minutes adding to that move as we go, okay? So tabletop or legs down, go for it. You crunch up 1, 2, 3, and back. You're going for 3 levels of a crunch, okay? You can even go 1 foot up, 1 foot down if you wanted, okay? But pay attention to your back. We want our core to burn, not our back to hurt, okay? If your back hurts, put your feet down, okay? You have 10 seconds until we add. And you're thinking, what add? What's wrong with her? Okay, so you're gonna crunch up to your level 3. So now you're gonna kick your legs out. Your legs will come back to tabletop. Out, tabletop, right? If you've got 1 foot down, 1 leg out, doesn't matter. You choose which one helps you, okay? But you wanna make sure your back is down to the ground that whole time, okay? Exhale out, inhale in. Exhale out, inhale in. Okay, we got 5 seconds until we add to this. Okay, so keep your legs out or leg, and you're gonna do a small flutter kick, right? So if you have 1 leg up, 1 leg down, you can either switch if you didn't switch before, or I'll tell you when it's halfway and you pulse right there. Otherwise, you are up here, focusing on that back, holding in that crunch. Okay, you're doing a great job. There's your halfway mark if you need to switch legs. Okay, and we got about 10 seconds until we're on our final move. Yeah, 5 seconds. Okay, so you're gonna keep your legs together. You're gonna hold as high as you can on that crunch, and either keep your leg or legs where they're at, or see if you can bring them a little bit lower while keeping that back down. And you got 10 seconds right here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, nice job. So now we're gonna go back to a plank, right? So what we're gonna do on this, if you modify, usually keep your knees down, you'll probably be able to do this one, okay, with us. If not, I will show you how to modify it, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're all gonna start down on our knees. You're gonna press up, drop down, press up, drop down. So when you drop down, try not to let yourself relax, okay? If you modify, okay, you can keep 1 knee down, doesn't matter which one, and you can press up and come down, right? And do one side, and then do the other, okay? I'll tell you when it's halfway. Otherwise, you start with both knees down, you'll press up and down, ready? And go. So you're up, you're down, up, down. So watch those knees. Try not to let them get too heavy to the floor, right? It's kind of like your knees are kissing the floor and they're back. Kiss and back. That's your halfway, so switch legs if you're modifying. Okay, otherwise keep hanging on to it. You're tapping them back. You got 10 seconds. You're almost there. Okay, we got 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. And how cool is that that burns your quads a little bit? Okay, back to our back. So what we got here next is a straight leg bicycle, okay? So you have 2 ways to do it. Option number 1 will be easier on your back. You crunch over opposite leg, out to elbow, it comes all the way down, and then your other leg comes up, right? If you need to add a bend to those legs, do it. Okay, harder version is you always have a foot off the ground. And the fun part is we're doing this for a minute. So you could start off hard, modify if you need. We're going in 5 seconds, right? So figure out what you want to do and go for it, okay? So again, it's slow and controlled, right? We're moving slow. Remember in warm-up when I said go slow? Well, this is about the ickiest exercise we can do slow, right? And trust me, I think it's icky. It burns me up, okay? You're going side to side, nice and controlled. Point those toes, right? Drop the foot down to the ground if your back hurts. If your abs burn, try to hang with it. You've got 30 seconds left. Woo! I'm telling you, this is icky, right? Who wrote this workout anyways? I did. Okay, we got 15 seconds. You're almost there. We got 2 exercises left of our workout. 10 seconds left of this move, right? Hang on to it, burn through it, straight legs if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Yeah. Okay. So, we're going back to a plank, okay? Last plank we have today, it's going to be a plank hip dip. So, if you're on your toes, you're here, you're tapping, tapping. If you modify, one knee's down, doesn't matter which one, you tap, you tap. Okay, so you won't need to switch knees if you're modifying. Right, there's those good old obliques. We ready? So go ahead and get set up in your regular plank. Okay, and then you're gonna tap and tap. Okay, so this is another slow and controlled exercise. You wanna see if you can tap that hip to the floor. Can you do it? Maybe. Right, we got 15 seconds. Nice and controlled. Modify if you need. If it hurts your back to twist, just hold a regular plank. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, last move of the day is an Arizona ab. Yeah. So, Arizona ab, we will be on our back. Your head is going to stay down. Your legs will be in tabletop. So on this, your hands are going to push against your quads, right? As your hands push against your quads, you want your quads to push back. So it's a constant contraction. The second it starts, you should hate it, right? But it's a good hit. Okay, we got 5 seconds, and we're going to get rolling. Ready? And go. Okay, so hands and legs are in a constant fight. If you feel like your back is arching, push more with your legs, right? Your legs are naturally stronger than your arms, but that doesn't mean your arms can't put up a good fight, okay? And you're trying to keep a constant push this whole time. It's not comfortable, but it's very good for you. Okay, so keep on fighting, keep on pushing. That back is to the ground. You can feel those muscles working. You got 30 seconds left. Oh yeah. We're going down the back to Arizona. Safest way you can travel. Right here, okay? 20 seconds, fight it, fight it, fight it. Make it as mean as you possibly can. 15 seconds to go. Push with those legs, push with those hands. 10 seconds, everything should be burning. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Woo. All right, there's your fun Wednesday workout. I thought it was fun. A little sweaty, but that's good. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you're able to enjoy the day. The sun is out, it's warm, go for a walk, or just get fresh air. Fresh air does the body good, all right? So make sure you're drinking lots of water, stay hydrated, stay healthy. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.